guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking to you about my favorite baby must-haves from 0 to 5 months. And I am also doing a collab with Krystina Ray, and I'll link all of her info down below. For clothes, my must-haves are the Halo sleep sack. It's a lot easier than swaddling your baby. It's like this, and then you open it like that. It has a zipper right here, and then you pretty much open it from the bottom to the top. And then to swaddle them, if you want to keep their arms enclosed, you pretty much just go like this. To us, it was a lot simpler than actually swaddling because Graham liked to be swaddled, but actually doing the actual swaddles he would get out of, and he wouldn't get out of this as much. Onesies. Onesies, of course, are a must. We pretty much change Graham at least once a day. Sometimes we change him up to 3 times a day, depending on how dirty he gets. Burp cloths. They are a must-have from the very start, especially after they actually start eating baby food and stuff, or when they start teething. It's a must-have to clean up that drool. From about 0 to 3 months, these are a must-have. The plain white onesies with the little cuffs, especially if you're just at home. We thought they were the greatest thing ever, instead of actually having to put socks on his hands so that he wouldn't push them off and stuff. Yeah, because newborns, when they're born, they have to be bundled up all the time because they have to stay warm. So those were great for us. And then also, we use swaddles as burp cloths. We never actually used them as an actual swaddle. We either used them as a burp cloth, or if we were out and we didn't want to use a changing pad, we would use this. Or pretty much, if we're in a different room in the house, we would use this to lay it down instead of the changing pad to get it out of the diaper bag. Bottoms. Bottoms are a must-have for the fact, even if it's shorts or anything. We live in Texas. It's hot most of the year. Every now and then it was cold or chilly, especially for a baby. So we have a variety of bottoms. We have a lot of pants, and we have a lot of shorts. Graham usually just stays in the onesie, or if he is wearing shorts, he is wearing it with like a t-shirt or a tank top, something like that. Bibs. Bibs are a must. I believe from 0 until the baby, even when they're toddlers, I would say, because babies get messy really fast. And right now, Graham is eating like solids, so he gets dirty a lot throughout the day. So when from 0 to 3, he was just drinking solely the bottle. So of course he's gonna spit the milk out. He's gonna drool and stuff. So yeah, I would say those are a must, just a must. And he has a variety of them. We don't really have a preference on which ones. It's a bib. As long as he is finding it, we're fine with it. Socks are a must, especially in the first few months. Socks, you can either leave them on his feet like they're supposed to be, or you can use them as mittens. We found out that mittens don't work as well as the socks do, because the mittens, they can kick them off or throw them off, and the socks aren't as easy to do because you can put the socks over their little sleeves. Sleepers. sleepers are a must. I don't have it closed, but you get the concept of it. Graham pretty much uses his sleepers from just during the nighttime or during the daytime when he goes back to sleep after his first bottle. He doesn't really like to be just asleep and just pants and a shirt. He likes to be in the sleeper because it keeps him, I guess it keeps him warmer because his shirt doesn't go up and stuff, and like his socks don't fall off. And like he sleeps on his stomach, but he sleeps with his little hands in under him, so his hands are pretty warm. But the few times we've actually let him sleep without the sleeper, his feet are freezing because he ends up kicking the socks off. And then for necessities wise, I would say for bottles, it'd be the Tommy Tippies. Because I did breastfeed for a few weeks and we tried the Dr. Brown's. He did not like them at all. We tried the Advent with the wide nipples. He liked them for a little bit but didn't really like them. And then he tried the Advent with the skinny nipples. He uses them now every now and again still, but he prefers the Tommy Tippies. For pacifiers, he prefers the Tommy Tippies and the Mam Passies. These are what the Mam and the Tommy Tippies look like. I think he prefers them because they're pretty much just straight out. And he has Nook ones and he has a different generic brand one. And he doesn't really like them. The Nook ones are really thin at first and then get really big at the end, but they're still pretty thin. And I just think he doesn't like them, especially since he's now able to pull stuff out of his mouth. He sticks his fingers through the little hook with a little ring and he'll pull it out. And he still does it with the Tommy Tippies, but with the Tommy Tippies he'll put back in his mouth. A sound machine. We love this thing, especially if we're going on car trips. It's a lifesaver, especially on the way to whatever area we're going to. Because Graham loves the little mobile sounding one. And he just falls asleep super fast with it. It has 4 different sounds, and then it also has a timer that goes up to 45 minutes. And you can pick up the volume or lower it, one or the other. This is great. Just saying. Wipes. Wipes are a must. For us, Graham was never allergic to anything, but we used the sensitive brands at first. But he was allergic to any of them, so we use just a wide variety of them. Right now, he's using the Sam's Club brand. My mom gave us a big box at our baby shower, so we haven't even finished them. We still have like about 6-7 packs left. Diapers. Diapers are a must, and especially when he was first born, we tried a lot of different ones. And for us, the ones that worked the best were the Huggies Swaddle Me's. I mean, not the Huggies, the Pampers Swaddle Me's. They worked the best for us, and they held throughout the night for us, because Graham started sleeping throughout the night once he hit about 2.5 months or so. But he's allergic to the Walmart brand, just the Walmart brand diapers. And we have a grocery store here called H-E-B. And I even use like that, the H-E-B brand diapers, and he's totally fine with it. But something in the Walmart ones, he made him get a rash. And one of my ex-coworkers gave me Love's diapers, and Graham broke out with it, so I don't know if it's just the Love's brand or just the diapers could have been old or something. The no straight up. At first, I thought it was the grossest thing ever. But after we tried to clear Graham's nose out after his first cold, we tried the syringe that we got at the doctor, at the hospital, and it didn't work. We tried the syringe we actually bought, it didn't work. It wasn't getting anything out, and he would just cry and cry and cry and cry with it. With this, we use baby nose saline, and it works great. Pretty much the concept of this is it has a little piece for you to suck through, and it has a little tube, and then it has another tube at the bottom of it, and then it has a filter between that tube and the other tube. And you pretty much just put the tube on the bottom on one of his nostrils and just suck out the boogers. And don't worry, we were terrified that it was going to go through and come into the tube and go into our mouths. It doesn't. That's what the filter is there for. But it's a lot easier than using the syringe, in my opinion, so it's worth the money. Also, we've tried the Vino baby lotion, and we've tried Johnson's baby lotion, the pink bottle. I don't like the smell of it, and Graham seems not to enjoy the smell of the Johnson's one. And I don't really like how the Vino one makes his skin feel. So we went and bought this 7th generation coconut oil baby lotion at Target, and he loves it. After bad time or before bed, he loves it. And then from the very start, I would recommend you getting any brand of gripe water. Graham, he drinks his bottles too fast, or sometimes there's just air bubbles in the bottle. But I wouldn't say he had anything actually wrong with him. But he sometimes can't release the burps by himself, or it's just really gassy or really hiccupy, so it makes him cry. But the gripe water worked amazing for him. We don't use it all the time. We only use it when he actually needs it. Car seats wise, we have the Kiko Bravo. I don't know. I'll insert a picture of it. I know it's Kiko, and it's a travel set with the stroller. I love that brand because it already comes with the infant insert, and then Grandma outgrew that by the time he was 2.5 months. Or even actually, he might have just been actually 2 months. But the car seat is super easy to put in and take out of the car. It has a little clip thing on the back of it, so you just pretty much just lift it and the car seat comes out. The base was super easy to install. And the stroller is the easiest actual big stroller I've ever put up and put down. It has a handle where the seat is, and you pretty much just move the little clips to the side and it goes down, and then you can pretty much put it up and put it down with one hand. Blankets are a must. This blanket Travis's grandpa made for Graham. We adore it. Graham loves it as well. But blankets are a must. Just because when they're babies, of course, you have to keep them bundled. But now that he's not a newborn, he loves to just lay on the blanket, especially when we're in the living room, because in the living room we just have laminate, so it's a little cold for him to lay on and a little hard. And a baby tub. I would recommend a baby tub any brand of baby tubs. You can go for the cheap route and get a cheap one like we did off of Amazon, or you can go an expensive route and get a really high-tech one. We just wanted something practical, something that was gonna work. The tub that we have, I'll insert a picture of it. It has a little like neck thing that's for when the baby's like a newborn. You put them in. Graham didn't like that, so after like his umbilical cord fell off and stuff, we actually started laying him in the tub because he actually likes the water to be like up to his belly and stuff. He enjoys that, so we were fine with that. Either way, one of us is holding him in there, so it's not like he's just sitting in it by himself. For toys, I would recommend a lot of jingly noises of toys. This is one of his favorites. My mom got it for him. She got it at Target. It's super bright. Any toy with super bright colors I would recommend be good for a baby. But it's super bright, and then it has a little mirror so he likes to look at himself in it, and then it rattles. But when we put it on his car seat, it pretty much just hangs there, so he likes to just hit it or try to grab it. This is one of his favorites as well. As you can see, as you can hear, it rattles. And then it's also bright. We got this one at Target as well. A mobile. We bought a mobile for his crib when he started sleeping in. Well, no, it was a couple months after, because Graham started sleeping in his crib pretty early. He didn't like the bassinet that much. After about like a month and a half, we thought he was outgrowing it, and he preferred to actually lay on his tummy. So we asked the doctor about it. She said just to monitor him for a little bit while he's in there, and if he sleeps perfectly fine, just to make sure you keep monitoring him and stuff. So Graham likes to sleep on his stomach, so he didn't like the bassinet as much after he started sleeping on his tummy. But for the mobile, we went to Babies R Us, and we bought a Lion King mobile. I'll insert a picture of it right here. But Graham loves it. The only downside of it doesn't keep going, or it doesn't go for a very long time. It just goes for maybe like a minute to 2 minutes, and that's pretty much it. A swing. I would recommend a swing. We bought ours from somebody that Travis knows. Just because swings can be expensive, and it still worked perfectly fine. So we didn't see what the need was to buy a whole new swing if he was just going to be able to use it and be fine with it. I'll also insert a picture of the swing that we have. A bouncer. A bouncer, I believe, is a must. Graham has used his bouncer from the very start. He loves it, but now he's at the point where he's too heavy for it and too long. Like, his feet are starting to hang off of it. But his bouncer, it plays music, it bounces itself, and he just loves it. It also has like a little mobile thing to put on it, but Graham and the dogs, Graham doesn't really like it, and the dogs like to try to get the little toys off of it. An exerciser. We bought Graham an exerciser like last month, and he loves his. Like, he loves it. We've already had to adjust the height once because Graham is growing like a weed. A little like booster seat I would recommend. We didn't like how the bumpo texture was of the seat, so we ended up getting the Integrity seat from Target. My mom actually bought it for us, so we're grateful for that. but it comes with a little tray. I know the Bumble one comes with the tray too, but it doesn't have a place to actually put away the tray. And I like that the Integrity one does. And the Integrity one it's silicone and then it's plastic on the bottom of it. And you can check out the silicone part after they outgrow it, and they have a little booster seat for them. So it pretty much works as a high chair / like training seat as well. I think Graham loves it. And that's it for the video. Remember to go to Krystina Ray's channel and follow her on all of her social media. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching, guys.